This week on Wait, That's Not GTA or even a Rockstar game, we have been bamboozled. I step into the world of Expedition 33, a turn-based RPG which seemed like a style of game I've never played before, but then I remembered that Pokemon is a turn-based RPG, except in this world, I'm using people to fight my battles. Kind of like those IRL streamers with a security team that surrounds them. Welcome to the world of Expedition. With my slogan out of the way, we start our journey on this balcony with a gorgeous view of this game's next title subtly placed. So elegant. With what I assume is a child, but we'll soon find out she's not, but kinda is. I'm really going to try my hardest not to show spoilers here, but some may unintentionally slip through, like that slice of cake you had while dieting. Shh, our secret's safe with me. After giving me advice on my love life, my character's love life, she then proceeds to teach me how to play the game. Quite poorly, I might add, as she takes off like a rocket, but I'm still able to hear her as if she's right next to me. But what did I expect? She's a teenager or something. I don't know if I'm more impressed with her speed or with Gustave's hearing, honestly. They're both quite amazing. She teaches me this magical warping, grappling move, and I'm already intrigued to continue playing, although I did have to learn to run all by myself. After scolding me for quite some time, the teenager finally offers me a duel so I can learn the battle mechanics. I didn't even know they talked this much. I'm not gonna lie, Gustave's entrance into battle reminds me of Raphael from Soul Calibur, but the mechanics are similar to Pokemon, the only other turn-based style games that I have really found interesting, or played for the matter. You have items, skills, attacks, and an aim system that you'll see I take full advantage of later in the video. This game has dodge and parry mechanics as well. For a nice touch in the genre, I've actually only scratched the surface of. With the teenager defeated, it's time for us to head down and have a chat with Gustave's ex. After having a quick conversation about life, Gustave gives his ex the flower we picked up earlier while on the balcony. Then she proceeds to ask,
"Want me to the harbor?"
Yes.
Where we find yet another mechanic. This time, it's for switching between the characters you're using, but it doesn't matter which character you see on your screen, because they move as a team no matter what. After stopping here and there to talk to a few people while we make our way to the harbor, I get a chance to practice my dodging skills. And we get our picture painted. There are some pretty kind gestures going forward that I made to our characters, but this is the point where I'm going to skip past because there are some potential spoilers ahead. It's time for our expedition to begin, and the teenager is asking for a rematch. And she proved that. Well done, sir. But after asking for a rematch,
congratulations, you beat a teenager.
Whoa, Missy. Where was all that when you were winning? With our stomachs full and our blades sharpened, there's only one thing we need.
Expeditioners. The Sword of Lumiere. We honor your dedication. Some of you are leaving to change the world. Others to discover the secrets of our universe. As you sail into the unknown, know that Lumiere stands with you. Know that Lumiere fights with you. body lie at the end of the world. Unable to paint another death, let the stars no longer be hidden by her oppressive silhouette.
I'm not gonna lie. After hearing that speech, I was ready to lay it all on the line for Lumiere myself.
Expedition 33.
I would love to show you all more, but for this video, I made a promise that I'm not including any spoilers. Now, let's get to the action, and there is no better way to throw us into it than this. After exploring on our own for a bit, we come across our first enemy. This is where that free aim mechanic is going to come in handy. It's actually a pretty good system, plus you can aim for the weak spots and deal massive damage. But I dealt with this one kind of quickly, honestly. After that fight, I ran into a woman that saved me from myself, and we got into another fight.
The Lumiere converter seems intact. It's about time we test it in real conditions.
In this battle, however, I learned more about weaknesses, statuses, and buffs, and pretty much everything in between to successfully win a fight in this game, which allowed me to run through some of them rather quickly. It's actually pretty fun. I don't know if this was an intended mechanic or not, but every time you rest at a rest point, the surrounding enemies respawn. I use this to train my Pokehumans to level 5 before continuing into the next area. And I'm telling you from experience, it wasn't enough. Even though I thought I had the battle mechanics down and I became really good at defeating these enemies, there was a lot more I had yet to encounter that was going to show me exactly where my mistake was. After I entered into the next area, I immediately realized that training to level 5 probably didn't matter as much as I think it did, because I tried to take down this guy. As you can see, I was trying to find a way to damage him, but it didn't seem like my team was even strong enough to do that. So I thought this must be the boss of this area, and I have to defeat him in order to proceed. I was wrong, like twice. And although this inevitably led to my defeat, I'm not the type to give up. And on the next encounter, I was finally able to take the big boy down with some of the finest skills, if I do say so myself. I really enjoyed playing Expedition 33 as a Pokemon Master. I do plan on continuing this series, so if you could do me a favor, leave a like and subscribe to the channel for part 2. And as always, thanks for watching. We're headed off of this world for now. Don't forget to leave a like Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Drop your suggestions on where we should land next in the comments. Share this video if you found it entertaining. This is Batakai Versus. See you in the next world. Peace.
Turn me up, get 'em. Turn me up, get 'em. Turn me up, get 'em. Diamonds dance up, baby, dance up. And I just make that jewel at the fiends dance up. Diamond dance, baby, dance.